It's been a long time coming, guys. It's been quite literally a year on the dot, almost, if not on the dot, considering that the Kickstarter actually finished, I believe, in March. But NomNom Verse is officially here. It's actually already on its way to backers. I apologize for not making this video sooner. I got tied up with the MetaZoo stuff earlier this week, and then I got busy with work. So here's that much needed update for a lot of you guys who have been following along through my YouTube channel versus like the Discord and the Kickstarter update. But NomNom Verse Kickstarter base set has been locked in for delivery at HQ, and let me go ahead and pop up my screen so we can read this together. So, incoming update: the NomNom Verse Kickstarter base set has been locked in for delivery to HQ on March 11th. So, as of yesterday, March 11th, I'm making this video on March 12th. They have the product, which means the fulfillment sequence. So team members will begin the fulfillment sequence from March 14th through the 16th. All backers stand by. By March 17th, every package will be deployed to backers. No delays, no deviations. This mission is a go. If you have not done your backer survey, fulfillment addresses will be locked on March 11th. Backers are advised to reach out to a staff member if assistance is needed for the completion or location of their survey and transmission. All right, so let me get my screen back up. So it's finally happening. I feel like, again, and I mentioned this in my previous videos, I feel like the hype died down due to all of the delays and all of the non-communication that was happening. And so a lot of people are pretty negative about NomNom even till now. And I think a lot of people are still in the let's wait and see. But you know, we'll see, man. We'll see how the cards look. I mean, like I said, I did get a couple of packs during their live streams that I did win. I just had this little dude actually shipped out to me, and I received it last week, I believe. But here's what is it? Yeah, Shrumpy, full hollow. Maybe you guys can't see because of the sleeve, but and maybe it'll help if I do this. So, very, very nice. Hollow right there. So cardstock does feel a lot better than what we had before. It seems a lot cleaner from the back as well. A lot more, less literally, I'm not even seeing any sort of surface issues. I'm not seeing any sort of whitening at all, at least from the cards that I've received. So I mean, that's a good sign, because if you guys remember, whoops, and I just switched over to the other screen. If you guys remember, there was a lot of issues with the beta decks. There was a lot of issues with even the Spookala promos where it had to be printed by some other printer because their current printer was not able to produce them in time. And so a lot of road bumps along the way. And I think, a lot of people are crying, business or company mismanagement and all this stuff. And so I will try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Shit happens, especially when it comes to production of product. I mean, again, coming from a small business, from a small family-owned business, working here for the last few years, and just all of the issues that we've encountered, even just producing custom fit, metal things, for example, or custom fit anything really. And so dealing with that myself, basically almost on a daily basis, that's just part of the job duties as well. Having to be kind of like the middleman between customers and our service and all that stuff. Even then, I see the issues that arise when it comes to manufacturing, and it's a pain in the butt. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. Communication sucks from the manufacturer at times, and we're just kind of there holding the bag, taking the brunt from the customer. So I can kind of empathize or sympathize with them in terms of what they have been dealing with over the last year. After they got their new printer, obviously things started moving along a lot quicker. There has been some drama from then till now, of course. One of their old business partners, that was the person who introduced them to this new printer, I guess was not holding up their end of the deal. They weren't actually on top of things, and so the team had to step in, basically fire them, lay them off. And after that, unreleased product released to eBay and all. Basically, this has been such a tumultuous release for a product. It has been a very interesting ride, for sure. And so we're gonna see how this does. The Discord is it hasn't grown. It's stayed the same. In fact, I think maybe they've gained one or two, or at most lost a couple of people on the Discord. But it seems to be, for the most part, it's usually the same, just people shooting the shit. So, yeah, like it's just, we'll see how it does, man. I don't know. Like, the cards are beautiful, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm really excited to see those alternate arts, and seeing them in person more than anything, just with that hollow foil pattern, the 8-bit pixel hollow pattern. I just want to see it already in hand, and it sounds like, we should be getting them before the end of March. And so this kind of goes into the idea of, MetaZoo 2.0 is also releasing by end of this month. And so a lot of NomNom fans were also fans of MetaZoo. And so now you're going to have kind of like this, I guess, balance that as a consumer, I should say, where it's like, well, do I want to put my money onto the new MetaZoo? Which does look great. It looks really, really good. Cards look crisp. They have texture. The booster box art got changed. Like, it looks really good. Like, I gotta give flowers to the MetaZoo team. And the reason I'm mentioning MetaZoo in this video for the NomNom Verse, the big announcement, is the fact, again, that people are going to be deciding between MetaZoo or NomNom Verse in terms of what they're going to be purchasing. A lot more people will likely go through to MetaZoo versus NomNom. I don't know what to expect. I will have some for sale. I actually ordered quite a bit of cases from the Kickstarter, so I do have those on my website up for pre-order, including with some blisters and starter decks, and I'll put the link down below for those of you guys who are interested in that. But I don't know how it's going to sell. I really don't know. I personally have the booster boxes up at like $99.99 on my website. There's only I think 3,000 boxes were produced. So only I believe it's 3,000 boxes total were made. So it is rare. However, I don't know what we're gonna see. Are we gonna see a race to the bottom on this product from people who back the project? Are we gonna see more people join now that the product is actually in hands? And really, it's gonna come down to marketing, right? They're gonna have to up their game on, for example, on drip, or what do you call it? Just in general, even Facebook ads, Instagram ads, whatever they have to do to basically market this game for it to gain momentum. Because right now, again, it started off really fun, really, really cool, really, really hyped up. Everybody was really excited for the project, especially when they saw that 3-month delivery window. And I kind of knew, maybe not 3 months, maybe 6 months or something. But it ended up being a year, which is still fine. Other Kickstarter games did the same. However, the other Kickstarter games fulfilled much more product in that year term compared to this game, right? And again, shit happens. It was really just, promises made by the original printer that turned out to be fake, and then the printer went behind their back and basically had somebody contracted another printing company to handle printing certain the boxes of product and stuff like that. And so it was a mess from the get-go. The printer, their first printer, really did kind of screw them over in a sense. Again, besides what we know, what they've shared, I don't know anything else other than that. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see how it's going to roll out, because it started off really high. Everybody was really hyped. Everybody was, you could see the sample carts were moving like crazy. Just the overall sentiment of NomNom was actually really, really high. And it's because at the time, MetaZoo actually filed for bankruptcy, right? So quite a bit of people, or several people from the original MetaZoo fan base, hopped over to NomNom. They saw, Victor Larson was attached to the project. They liked the art style that they had. The anime/watercolor art style was really, really cool. It still is very, very cool, actually. And so that occurred, that happened. If they would have actually done, or if their original printer had not had all these issues, and if they actually delivered a successful Kickstarter within that, what was it, the 3 month that they said I think was supposed to be fulfilled by July of last year, if they had actually done that, I can only imagine you know, the type of momentum that they would have had going into the conventions for like the fall, Gala, etc. And so it's definitely been a journey of trials and tribulations. And I'm hoping, again, they've already, I think, released a whole convention schedule for NomNom Verse and where they're going to be and all this stuff. And they do have product themselves that they will be selling at their booths at the convention. And so I'm hoping that this is just the beginning for that, because they already have like their next set laid out. They already have, what is it, Dino Horizons that they're trying to make, I believe, this year. It's supposed to be like Q2 of this year that's supposed to come out. So again, lots of things are happening, but the most important thing is the product should be in people's hands, in the backers' hands by this month, by end of this month. It should arrive on your doorstep, probably, if not before the MetaZoo, like right after the MetaZoo release. It's coming, and so we're gonna go from there. But yeah, again, I do have some stuff up for pre-order on my website. It'll be pinned in the comments down below if you guys are interested. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I also have some MetaZoo boxes down there for pre-order. Read the pre-order description for the MetaZoo boxes. I'm going to keep it fair for you guys so that you can get if we get a chase box, because we still don't know that. We still don't know what the pool rates of the chase boxes are going to be. But if we do get some chase boxes, I will definitely be basically, you know, running a wheel or doing like a duck race of some sort for the people who did pre-order through me, to make it fair to where they can get that alternate box as opposed to reselling it on the secondary. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Very excited, very much looking forward to cracking open the boxes, man, and like the blister packs and the promos and seeing all that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this does, and we'll see what's next for NomNom after this. I mean, I'm sure they've been using all of their resources to get this done, because it's been like a giant albatross over the last year for them to try and get this product out. So shout out to the team as well for pushing forward, finding the new printer, doing what needed to get done to get this product out to their Kickstarter backers, because there's been other companies where they just don't fulfill it and then people lose their money on the Kickstarter and you can't do anything about it. So I know for a fact that they're very passionate, they're working very hard, they worked very hard to get to this point, and I know that they're looking forward to what comes after this. So that's all I got for you guys today. See y'all later.